All right, welcome to the table. I'm here with Andrew. He's one of the good guys, and I'm one of the bad guys here. I'm the Guardian. We're going to give a quick playthrough. Maybe it won't be too quick. We'll see. Last game was pretty quick, but Andrew was learning.
Right.
He's getting brushed up on his Skullcalo skills.
I needed a refresher. It's been a little while.
Yeah, so this is the one we're going to film. We didn't film that one. That was a brush up.
That would have been a 5-minute.
No one went back the game. Like, wait a minute. All right, so I am Veblyn right here. I have two cameras going. So we have a camera that we're going to use for showing our cards so you can see what we're doing, why we're doing it maybe. And my abilities have to revolve around these webs here. So I can win either by destroying all or exhausting all the summoned heroes that Andrew has, or I can win with my special ability, which is to have 3 of his heroes in my lair. So these webs out here, they have 1 hit point each. I can spin to create those, use a spin action on cards, and then I can weave to send them to my lair. So I can spin wherever in a surrounding area, any surrounding area to do those, set these. I have 10 of them. 2 of them are already deployed in my lair. So that could be a strategy that I deploy. I have 5 cards to start. Andrew has 4. We both have 3 actions, and I think we're ready to go.
Okay,
all right,
good.
I have 3 actions. I'm going to play Gain Ground, and I could Mystify. That's tempting because I get to steal some rage from him. That is real tempting, Andrew. But I'm not going to. I am going to do... Yeah, it's so tempting. I'm not going to pull a Rado. I'm actually going to do my action and not take it back. And I will spin twice. So I'm going to use these 2 spin actions to create the webs.
Deja vu already.
Right here.
There we go.
Boom, boom. Deja vu. So my turn's done. I spent 3 actions. Now it's Andrew's turn.
All right. So for my action, we need to get... I can't move out of that space until I either discard 2 cards to move or I can just destroy them. So I think what I'm going to do is first, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those webs by spinning this double melee. So I'm going to spend that.
They have 1 hit point, and he killed them both.
All right.
Back to my supply.
All right. Then I think what I want to do, I know he wants to steal that rage, and I just don't want to even, I don't like the idea of even leaving it out there for you to do that. So for my free action, I'm going to spend these 2 because I like that idea to get the herbalist. Because the herbalist is going to let me, whenever I use a magic, I'm going to be able to get 3 rage. So I'll be able to get some more rage production there. Next, I am going to, for my second action, I'm going to play Proceed. So I'm going to take my guy here and I'm going to jump on to Skitter over there.
Oh, you're going to proceed into here. You're going to jump. You have a leap action?
Yeah, I'm going to proceed and then I'm going to leap on.
All right.
My third one.
Skitter, the one at the right?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That works for me.
All right.
And so those will be my 3 actions, and I get to draw it back up, and then it'll be back to you. So back up to 4.
All right, so with the board as it is, I think I'm going to do 2 spins again. 2 spins to put out 2 more, but I'm going to put them... Oops, I'm going to put them... Oh, I just knocked my camera. All right, I'm going to put them over here this time. 1.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, do I want to put all of them? I don't want to be a nuisance. I'm going to be a nuisance. I'm going to put 1 there. So 2 spin actions, 1 to go in my lair, the other 1 to go where my opponents are. And I think I'll skitter. I'll skitter that person out of my area. So they go to my ground space, and I can go to either here or here because I have webs there.
Okay.
As long as it's possible for me to go to a spot with a web, I have to do that. So I have to move. Do I want to be with them? Not really. Not really. So I'm going to move here. And that's my turn.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my melee to just, let's get rid of that right now. Let's get rid of that. I am then going to scatter to move him back over here.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I'm actually going to gain 3 rage. I think is what I want to do.
All right. Okay. All right, back to me. Veblyn is going to Mystify. Is there any range for that? Remove one rage. Nope, I don't need any range. So I will Mystify to take one of those.
Hot garbage.
I'll take a power, which I cannot use yet. It goes to my pool at the end of my turn. I can do that. And the only reason I was able to do it on Andrew's, because he just got those, but at the end of the hero's cleanup phase, they actually move up into their bank as opposed to their pool. I'll move Veblyn on over here. So that would be a scatter action. And last action, I don't really want to maneuver. I think I'm actually going to discard one to draw two, which would just mean draw three, essentially, because I draw back up to 5 anyway. But if I don't like any of these, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this and just draw back up to my hand size. So I draw 2 because of that, but I'm gonna draw 1 more anyway because my hand limit is 5. So that'll be my action.
All right, I might try to get a little fancy with this here. We're gonna see. All right, we're gonna spend 2 rage to do my Thunder Wolf ability, which is that I get to spend 2 and a banded hero to any ground space.
Wow.
So I can take them.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over here, and then for my action, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leap. I'm gonna jump onto this beast with my herbalist, and so let's just go. I guess let's come here.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's go over there to the other side.
All right.
Let's take that out, and then I am going to melee one of those spaces. And then I am going to use this magic card because then I can use his ability where I get to gain 3 rage. So that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Okay, so Andrew's over there. I'm going to go ahead and mend that spot. Heal that damage he did. I'll knock him out of here. Get him out with the skitter. So the skitter removes them to my ground space, so they will be here, and then it makes me, like I said, go to any spot where there is a web. Well, there's only here, so I have to go right back to where I was. So that was my first action, my second action actually. My last action, do I wanna spin with my power? Let's do it. I will spin by using this power cube, so it'll be a free action. And I'll throw a web on them. I still have one action here. One of them's a move that I can't really use. It's a left or right. I don't have a left or right on my board because I'm backed up. So I can weave, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'll weave. I'm gonna do this one right here, weave. So then they can both go. Is it 1? Let's check. Move a hero unit. So yeah, I will move this one here.
Coming after my little spirit wolf?
Indeed, my friend.
All right, so for me, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend, for my free action, I'm going to spend a couple rage here. I'm going to spend 2 to get my assassin. And I'm going to just put him right here. I like that because whenever he takes a leap action, he's also going to get a free melee action. So that'll be important coming up. So then for my first action, what I think I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to leap with my little wolf. So I'm going to leap using this card here. So let's go on to that skitter again. And let's go ahead and let's use another action here to melee this out. I want that gone. And then for my other action, I'm going to then leap again with my wolf up onto the weave. Or actually, I could have done it.
Yeah, you could have done.
So let me jump. Let me spend that rage to jump him up to the weave.
Rules clarification right there. You can, in this game, you can spend a rage to do a second leap action. So Andrew's deciding to do that. You can only do it once a turn, so he's doing that.
And then my spirit wolf is gonna take a bite out of that weave. It's just gonna take a bite right out of it.
Dadgummit.
We got to get rid of that ability right there. And I'm done. Cool.
So I'm going to do Andrew's second favorite move, which is spin. I will spin something out over yonder. Lock that one up a little bit.
Shocker.
Yep. And I will skitter to get that guy off my weave action. Get him out of here. He goes to ground space. I'm already on a spot, but I will go to another spot that has a web, so I'll go join this person right here. You know what? I won't. I won't.
He's friendly.
I won't.
He's an herbalist. He's going to help mend your wounds.
I will stay put. And I will... Let's weave that person instead. So I'll send them... Well, you know what? That puts them right there, so maybe I should. Ooh, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. I could have moved instead. I could have actually moved and then threw a weave out right here. Ooh, do I want to take that? So I'm a skitter. We know that. I skittered that person out. The question is, do I want to move before I spin?
That's a good question.
I'll just leave it. I'm going to leave it so I'm not too obnoxious here.
Too late.
Too late. That ship has sailed. And I'll gain ground just to move.
Okay. All right. So now Nick has wandered into my web. So I am going to maneuver with my assassin, who conveniently blends right in there like an assassin with my maneuver card here to go forward. And then he's going to leap. And because of his ability, when he leaps, he gets to attack. So let's put him on that far scudder, and let's smack that scudder around a little bit.
All right, that was a free melee.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for my next action, I am going to use...
Taking a quick forfeit action.
I'm going to use my my magic ability, I think, here to produce... Oh, that's so... Yeah, I'm gonna do it to get 3 power for my herbalist. So that's what I want.
Those are Nick's power.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna try to take them. All right, back to you.
Well, this may be a good card draw here because I have a couple spins and I have weaves. So that means I can go ahead and spin and weave my way to victory, I believe. I could spin here. Spin one, any ground space, so I spin, surrounding ground space, so I am in the middle of the board, so I can do a lot from there. So that action spend. And I have 2 weave actions, and that is also surrounding ground space, so that would put both of them in the lair, and that fits my win condition. I have 3 people in there.
Dang it.
Yeah. It's a tough. You have to be really careful.
I didn't have any melees last round, so I couldn't attack the one, which I was hoping to.
I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera to Andrew's hand now, so he's all set.
I was ready.
He's all set next turn, but it's a little too late.
That's why I was like, well, I'm going to take my assassin in there.
Well, there you go. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of the actions in the game. And, there's a lot of excellent choices in this game. Veblyn is one you have to be very careful. As you see, he's a sneaky spider. You got to be very careful with this guy because when he gets in the middle of the board, his actions are wide open. So,
yeah, I wanted to get up there and take out the weave in action, but every time you could just knock me right off. I was like, I need to get on there and stay there.
Yeah, it's tough. He's a tough opponent. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. That gives you a little feel of how you're going to play Maul Peak. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, I'll do better next time.